right, hello and welcome. Oh, I need to get the backlight on here. Hang on a second to another Extra Life stream. My name is Ryan Ritter. You can call me ND Tex. And man, last night, quite a lot happened, to say the least. So, um, to kind of reset here a little bit, uh, first, just so you know kind of where I am. There we go. Get that light back going. I'm at level 68 main story quest. I did a romp through the Wild West zone of Zoctaral in the north, and what turned into a happy-go-lucky fun adventure. We're just repairing a railroad to go visit Arenal's homeland. And yeah, a lot of things happen. So if you haven't gotten to that point yet, this is your cue to tune out now, because massive spoilers of Dawn Trail are about to follow. So you have been forewarned. But before you go, make sure you hit up that donation at gamingforhaven.org. Less than $200 away, that $500 goal. That means we have a Dawn Trail themed beverage that I will ruin with Doritos vodka. So that is what's on the line right now. That I will do live on stream should we hit that goal. Everything else that is going to be in the quest log that you'll see a little bit later, we'll bank that for another stream. So here be spoilers from here on out. So what happened after that little adventure was, as we were waiting for the next train to return to go take us where we thought would be the next leg of our quest, we saw these massive space age warships come out and fly in the direction of Tuliolol, and it was a gigantic attack by Zorolja, who apparently got like robotified somehow. We didn't really know what was happening, but we could tell from what he was wearing, what the ships looked like, and what these weird robotic soldiers that were going around slaughtering people around Tuliolol look like, is that they were somehow connected to whatever was behind the gate in the City of Gold. And Zorulja knocked out Retnam. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly. I'm trying to do this from memory. I thought he killed him. He did not. He only killed his Mamulja buddy, who helped him steal the key to the gate. And he said he wanted to take over the world. He wanted to change it to his fashion, still had that dark dream. And apparently it has come true. And as we confronted him, Gulul Jaja tried to take his own son down. And even though he bested him in battle, somehow Zorulja kind of resurrected and killed his own dad at the end of the fight. And now we're trying to pick up the pieces right now. When things kind of calmed down and the army retreated, Zorulja said, hey, if you come to my kingdom, as he termed it, I'll give you the chance to defeat me. Otherwise, you're not worthy to rule. So this is your one chance. You can come after me, and if you beat me, he would step aside. But we're trying to figure out how to make that all happen. We found out that the City of Gold was actually a gate to another reflection. We've been to one before in the story, in the first, and apparently there's another one behind this gate. We don't know exactly what it entails, besides there's some kind of superior technology. My guess at this point is the Solution 9 zone that we have seen in some of the previews is a part of this other reflection. What we also learned, that Kryl came from that reflection. Thanks to the Echo, we saw a flashback of Retnam, Goluf, and Gulul Jaja exploring the City of Gold, or the entrance rather. The gate opened, two Lalafels ran out, handed Goluf a baby, and handed them the key to open the gate that Gulul Jaja ended up having stolen from him, and they ran off. Her lips were moving, but you couldn't tell if it was a language only they understood, if nobody could hear them, or what was going on. So we know nothing of what they were saying, why they were escaping, if maybe the reflection was being a part of a rejoining. None of this we know right now. We know that Crowl is from the other reflection. From that point forward, Golliff raised her as his own. So Grandpa he became. And now Wuk Lamat is, again, trying to pick up the pieces of her now very broken and reeling nation. So Tulialol, you'll see the zone is a disaster right now. There's bodies in a few spots. There's debris, scorched spots from the battle. So all that is going on right now. She wants to address her people. So we are now at the part of the quest where we will try to help her round some people up. And off we go. Starting with this dumbfounded farmer. If Tuliolo falls to the enemy, what will happen to us? To our homes, our farms, everything we worked so hard to build. Lives and communities and histories, all reduced to ash by these merciless villains. Our herd Val Wuk Lamat is planning to address the people. But what's the point? What can she and her brother possibly have to say? So yeah, we're trying to rally the troops to kind of, stop the morale bleeding. Really? The Dawn servants have a plan already? They've lost so much, but they're prepared to carry on. And standing around worrying about what's to come will change nothing. It would be a lie to say I'm hopeful for the future, but I will go hear what they entail to. That not hopeful, sorry. So yeah, the plan that we have in place is that Grahatia and Istola have come in knowing now that the interdimensional travel is kind of on the menu now. So they're coming in, they're going to help out. So there'll be a contingent that stays with Kona, and there will be a contingent that will go with Wuk Lamat. I think I can go down here and find people. And we will be a part of that contingent because there's this dome that went over Aaronville's hometown, and we're going to see what is on the other side of that dome because it looks like that's where all the ships came from. It's not safe here, not anymore. I could try to leave Tural, but where else is there to go? You like the well-traveled sort, please. I can't stay here, but I fear nowhere in Tural is beyond the enemy's reach. What if the lands across the salt? I tell you what, if they go across to Eorzea, they're going to wipe them out too. I know. Even if I ran, I'd regret it in the end. I love Tural. This is my home, and I know the Dawn servants would give their lives to defend her. I'll put my faith in them and listen to what they have to say. Yeah, I don't blame them because when this army came down, I mean, they were just wiping people out. Nobody was winning the fight. Bakul Jaja was able to slay one, and that's about all we saw. We also saw like a cutscene of one of the soldiers like taking something out of one of the bodies, like two glowing orbs. We don't know exactly what they were doing, but I'm assuming that's going to be something important. Chekhov's two glowing orbs there. Huh. Checking in on everyone, are you? The city's definitely seen better days, but we can only spare so much time for mourning. Only by looking to the future can we overcome this crisis, and we all need to do our part. I have no doubt Val Wuk Lamat and Val Kona will all share sentiments at their address. Yeah, no shit. Oh, okay, so there's people I do have to convince, and there's people that are planning on going anyway. So I guess there's one more that I gotta find. Now I wish I hadn't hopped down. As you can see, there's like some scorch marks and stuff from the weapon blast from the... I mean, they're flat warships. I mean, like some kind of weird Star Destroyer type shit. I completely went in the wrong direction. Like I said, it's not pretty out here. There's even some, like, as far as, I mean, hard to say cool details, because, yeah, it's still heartbreaking to see. Oh, there we go. Level-headed resident. I think this one also will not need convincing. There we go. Sorrowful citizen. That's what we need there. Please leave me be. My father is gone. Leave me to mourn. Gulul Jaja is slain. And yet, Val Wu Klamat and Val Kona still fight for our nation? For us? Very well. If they would speak, the least I can do is listen. Alright, let's see. Now... Oh, search for more distressed citizens. Damn it. Just wanted to make sure we go see all the okay. Okay, that's just mean. Playing dead for oh goodness. And I wasted my sprint to stop on that. Alright, let's go back to the rubble where I just was, because I got turned around. Yeah, this is sad. All right, so something I saw. I went back in my Discord with my Final Fantasy friends, and so this guy right here. There is a postcard like for the Tyrol tourism, and it was this kid's. Like I visited Tyrol, and all I got was left in the markets, and like oh haha, little kid got left in the markets, and now we see that their parent died. Real cool. Stockpiling, I would say this would be one. Yep, I need to stock up on food as medicine as much as I can. And what else is there? I can't afford to forget anything. Stop hoarding. Sorry, sir, but I'm busy. Too much to do and too little time. There's no telling when those stone men will return. I have to get out of here. Find somewhere safe. Val Wu Clement wants to speak to us? Perhaps she has a plan then. I suppose there's no harm in hearing what she has to say. Alright. Maybe? Cleaning up is tiring work. You've been helping as well, I'm guessing. Right now it's tougher. Yeah, so... Yeah, a person doesn't need to be convinced. This is just mean. Paranoid resident. Yep, that's one. I can't leave now. What if those soldiers come back? Well, that's a weird pose. Why one of those strange machines looming overhead? Gods, I have so many questions. I see. I would put my mind at ease on something, anything of the threat we face. Alright then, I'll go to the wing walk. Thank you, I feel better already. And likely better once I hear what the Dawn Servants have to say. Yeah, and I mean, you can still see the ships overhead. So they have done quite Composed Merchant. No, that won't be one. Quite the work of showing how hopeless some of this feels and how just devastating the attack was. Anybody down here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there we go. Flustered citizen. Okay, that's the other one. Well, someone's on the same quest I am. Whatever it is, I don't have time. I have to finish repairing this cart. There's only so much I can carry on my back. When those hollow devils come again, I need to be ready. Val will come out and Val Kona mean well, but they're young and inexperienced. They can barely look after themselves. If we're to survive, I do not know if we can count on them. They're gonna strike back at the enemy? So they're resolved to face this. Maybe it's too early to think of running. Alright, I'll go and hear their address. Alright, so now we can go back and keep the quest going. Good. No more places I have to roll to. I was just discussing the gate to the Golden City with Kettenram. He has been patiently answering my few questions. Few, huh? I bet. Did you not see Alizé on your way here? It seems Crown and Aaronville have yet to return. Still be making preparations for our expedition, I assume. Yeah, Graha is going to be going with the Dome contingent. Thank you again for spreading word of our address. I fear those who need assurance most would not have been present otherwise. A few questions, more like a bleeding broadside of them. Took me back to my time with Golliff, it did. Charlian scholars, I swear. I can't get his accent very well. Looks like you bought quite a few people. Thank you. Alizé had actually returned ahead of you, but upon hearing that you were still out there, she decided she was unsatisfied with her own efforts and left again. Of course she did. My apologies for involving you all in Turali affairs. We are simply helping dear friends in need. Having traveled in the lands of Tural, sharing in the rich cultures of your people, I can see it no other way. What's more, Zarul Jah and his army pose a threat not only to Tural, but to the star as a whole. We will stand with you to protect what you hold dear. Thank you. My Legion of Doom armor. I don't expect you've had much, if any, rest. How are you holding up? I'm fine, thanks to a little encouragement from Soren. You needn't worry about me either. Whatever weariness I feel is no match for my desire to protect my people. We will restore peace to the nation and preserve our father's legacy. And it begins by speaking to the people from our hearts. Right. We need to see a few things first, but feel free to go ahead to the plaza and wait. Their father raised them well. That he did. Alright, let's see what they got to say. I'm assuming this one will be voiced by the real voice actors, not my pitiful attempts.
Namachi, are you all right?
Yes, don't worry. I'm ready for it. The fear, and sadness, and anger. Everything.
I am the reason to your resolve. But more than that, I am your brother. You needn't bear this burden alone. Remember this.
As you likely already know, my father, our former Dawn servant, lost his life in the recent attack. He challenged the enemy leader to a duel and fought with skill and valor. And for a moment, we believed he had won.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, Zarul Jah magically
Wielding
popped
an
up.
unknown power,
Yep.
his foe returned from death and struck him down. I could only watch as this happened. I could not tarnish my father's honor by interfering.
I don't think we would have helped that much anyway, to be honest.
Many of you have suffered terribly. You've taken wounds. You've lost friends and family. As vow of resolve, I failed in my duty to protect you. Words can't express the shame and regret I feel. And as much as it pains me to reveal this, the enemy leader was none other than my brother Zorolcha.
Zorolcha?
Crazy transparency.
It's true. I saw him.
But at least that dispels
We believe
rumors
he
from
staged
spreading.
the attack from Yasulani, which has been encased within a mysterious dome. I know that you're concerned for your loved ones there as well. But mark my words, I won't let Zorolja torment us any further. Our father gave his life to protect our nation, and I'm prepared to do the same.
You say that, but those metal monstrosities are still up there in the sky. What are you going to do about them?
The enemy is still on our doorstep, and waiting for them to strike again accomplishes nothing. That's why we're going to strike first. We are going to take the battle straight to Zorolja and put an end to it all.
And while my sister sallies forth, I will take charge of the city's defenses. Not another soul will come to harm. We swear to you.
Well, that's a bold promise.
Like our father before us, we will lead with resolve and reason to restore peace to our nation. So please, have patience and faith.
So the resolve goes on the attack, while reason shores up the defenses. Sounds like a fine plan. Needless to say, you can count on my sword. Tural's my home, and I'll do my part for it.
Oh, look at Bakul Jaja
Hear, hear, brother.
becoming awesome.
That makes two of us. Or what was that? Two of we? Never mind that. What of the rest of you? Will you let others do the work? Or will you do your part and fight?
We fight! We fight! We're two Leolans because we're united! We'll stand with you and weather this storm!
He's right. This is our nation, and it falls to us to protect it.
We'll fight too! For Tuliolan!
Me too! Me too!
We're all together in this!
Well, look at that. That's rallying the troops.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
We've already learned much about our foe, and we will continue to learn more. In time, we will have the means to make their warships fall from the sky. When we join hands with our countrymen and our allies from afar, we're stronger than we dare to hope. Together, let us show the enemy the might of Tuliyollal.
You are the beating heart of our nation, each and every one of you. Uncertain days lie ahead, but for now, I ask you to persevere, to go about your lives as you always do. Only then can we ensure we have the resources to see our nation through these trials. And when the time comes, we will strike. Tuliyollal will not fall. We will prevail, and peace and happiness will be ours again.
Not a bad speech. All right. She did well. It's inspiring to see such diverse peoples rally as one. The people of Tyrell come together for this fight. We must endeavor not to fail them. I'm glad to see so many people came. I wasn't sure how many I'd won over, so I decided to keep at it. That was a rousing speech, was it not? Let us do our part to ensure that the Dawn Servants can fulfill their promise to the people. Listening to Wukaman and Kona, I was reminded of my time in the First. While the Exarch was no king, I often found myself speaking before the people of the Crystarium in like manner, and through their deeds they answer me. The people of Tyrell too will rise to the occasion, this I can tell. Alright, what crazy ass boots am I about to get? Oh man, I need to clean up my inventory. Do I have any room in my saddlebag? I got a lot of room in my saddlebag. Let's... I need to dump all this material into my retainer at some point. Alright, I think... yeah, that'll be... well, so I'm not gonna need those anytime soon. That's older material. Alright, that'll work. Well, the hour of departure is at hand. Those of us remaining here shall accompany you part of the way. I, for one, would like to see the dome firsthand. We set forth and everyone is ready. I will inform Wuklamat that... there you all are! Aye, Lamati. We were just planning to call on you. Are you ready to leave? I am. Seeing the people come together as one, knowing they haven't given up hope, it was all the encouragement I could ask for. Right then, let's get going. We leave from Zaktaral Skygate. Alright, before we do... alright, so two things I gotta do. One... equip... okay, now I really look like I'm about to hop into a WWE ring right now. This is total Road Warrior gear. But it looks less weird than when I had the shorts on, that's for sure. I need to head to my retainers first, so we'll do that. Oh, that's the Vocet. There we go. Whoop. And I actually got a couple levels on my paladin. So what do I have on here? Don't I have like other? Oh, I'm surprised. So when I was sorting through stuff, it looked like I had tons of crap. $640. No, he's already decked out pretty well. Alright, you're good. Let's go ahead and send you on your way. Should be able to level up before he returns. Same with him. Oh, I shouldn't have. I assigned them the wrong venture or whatever. Okay, trust and withdraw items. Alrighty, and let's head on up. Dome appears to lie well beyond Shadowlanai. Good thing we have Aaronville to guide us. We should have everything we need for the expedition, from food to medicine to gear. Quite amazing how much you can fit in Aaronville's rucksack. Usaloni isn't exactly a short distance from Shadowlanai. If the train isn't operating, we'll need to consider other means of travel. Kona and Ketmaram will continue to manage affairs at the palace. Once I've inspected the dome, I will join them to make preparations against further incursions. Even from afar, I can sense something isn't right about that dome. As Lamati says, let's stay vigilant. Everyone's here? Good. This is it, my friends. We go strike down Zerulja and secure peace for Tuliolo. We'll be passing through Shadowlanai where there have been reports of any movement, so stay sharp. Oh, there's even more of them. Jeez. The Landsguard had told me about them. They emerged from the dome in quick succession and took to looming overhead. A display of force like the vessels of Tuliolo. Indeed. And while they haven't taken any aggressive actions, I want to see how things are in the area before moving on. We'll be passing by a few settlements on the way to Shadowlanai Station. It's a perfect opportunity to look around. In that case, Soren and I know a few locals who can help. Then let's divide into two groups. Again! Aaronville, Alice, and Soren will come with me to inquire with the locals. Meanwhile, the rest of you can go inspect the dome. Understood. Once everyone's finished, let's reconvene at Shadowlanai Station. We can talk with Husawai. That's where the Dust Watch is based, if I remember correctly. You do. The Sheriff Kamaka should be able to tell us a few things. Everything seems in order at a glance. The people of the wilds are brave indeed to remain here with those ships overhead. So this region has its own peacekeeping force. Oh, it's you two. I'll be Val Wu Clement as well. You're the sheriff of the Dust Watch, yes? What's the situation here in Husawai? Well, the enemy hasn't tried to pick a fight with us yet. The ships gave us a shock when they first appeared. They've just been floating down, held to position. That said, I just received some unsettling reports from elsewhere. Excuse me. We've been investigating to the extent we can, but we're spread thin and haven't looked in on Sheshinwenisi Springs yet. Apparently, mechanical soldiers are seen in the vicinity. What? If this is true, then people are in danger. I worry about the other townships as well. If the rest of you could head to the springs, I'll pay a visit to Mehwa Hestilman. I'll accompany Aaronville. See you in a while. Alright, off we go to the springs, right? That's where, yep. I'll look clear this way. There's that big old dome right there. The mechanical soldiers don't seem to be in the area. Still, we should talk to the locals. Let's each make rounds and see what we can learn. Oh, you're the one who helped us the other day. Alwika and the others are out there investigating. They confirmed that Nithawiki is safe. It was after the train had begun its journey back here that the dome appeared. So those who ran in the train then are fine. But we don't know it's because of those who disembarked in Yasalini. What a mess. Right after we finished fixing the tracks. That's good. Oh, there's literally a mechanical soldier. Estinian. It was ran through with a pole arm. Soren, you came. As you can see, we're doing all right. After those ships appeared in the sky, soldiers clad in white showed up and surrounded the town. But to our surprise and relief, a traveler came along and dealt with them all in a flash. I'll never forget the way he soared through the air, spear in hand. Shame I never had the chance to ask his name. We're all safe thanks to him, but I can't say the same for those in Yosalani. We haven't heard from anyone there. I hope Namika is well. You heard about the spearmen as well? That couldn't be anyone else. What's this? Someone spreading more gossip about me? Talk of how I save, the town travels fast. Haha. That's not to discount the help of my friend here, of course. We gave those machines a real beating. I thought you'd come sooner or later. Do you know what's happening? So you are indeed keeping the people safe. Thank you. Think nothing of it. The automata aren't particularly strong. Yeah, I beg to differ. Are the rumors true? True. Galul Jaja is slain. I'm afraid so. Zarul Jah used some dirty trick in order to get the better of him. We'll make him pay for what he's done. Mark my words. You're going to help her, I assume. I see. With your contingent, you won't lack for strength. In which case, I will remain in Shalonai and keep an eye on things. That helps us more than you know. I'll send word to my brother before we set off. If you find yourself in trouble, don't hesitate to contact Kona. Kona? Brother? Wait a second, you're the Vow of Resolve? I am, and you're Zakoa, right? I'll be counting on you to keep everyone here safe. Absolutely. If more of those hollow men show up, I'll send them packing. I'm the fastest gun in Shalonai after all. Soren can attest to that. Glad to hear it. We'll leave Shalonai in your capable hands. Let's get patrolling right away then. Stay safe out there, and don't do anything reckless. Wasted words, eh? Just do what comes naturally. Knowing nods. Right then, it's time we headed to the station and joined the others. Oh, do we have multiple? Oh, no, I don't need shared fate. I need ether currents. Oh, I do need to do this, so I'll have one more to go after this. So we'll take a quick little detour, finish whatever this quest is, and then we'll head out to the train station. Hey, you traveler. You come down the Tuliyola Trail, right? Happen to see a woman on the road? Maybe learn some nip, sore head, or some such? I'll say, no. According to the refinery, it seems I now have a problem. A friend of mine, Gaia Mene, she set out for Tuliyola not long back, but only her Rolnik returned, pulling an empty wagon. I was thinking the animal just got spooked by something. Sick Gaia Mene sprawling in the dust, hightailed it back here, but if you don't see her, say you could go take another look, could you? Go myself, but I'm 2 hands down as it is. Thanks, friend. She was taking a cargo of ceruleum to the Tuliyola trailhead. You know the way, right? Just take the road southeast from town. She'll be somewhere along it. If you find her, tell her to get her hide back here as quick as she can. We got work to do. And there's a bonus fate there. But will I make it in time? Yeah, looks like I will. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Unassuming clump of fur. Oh, don't move! if I had been smart, I would have used the sneak attack equivalent on them. Unfortunately, I am not smart. I did not do that. They're moving them around too much. I can't sit down my dot. Alright, that should give me more than enough. Ah! Oh, Jesus. There we go. Whew, that was close. I nearly ate it there. Is she in this pit? It's pointing down. Oh, there she is. Finally. Don't know how good it is to see a friendly face. Get your hide back to town. Was Sanpei sent you? God, he's gonna dock my pay, isn't he? Well, at least the turtleneck and the wagon made it back. A good thing it all happened after I dropped off the ceruleum, too. Don't want to think about how much the company would charge me to lost the load. Maybe that's what the beast was after. Oh, I didn't tell you about the beast, did I? I was just out from the trailhead when it sprang up on us out of nowhere. Naturally, my Veronica bolted. Managed to hold on this far, but I eventually lost my grip and took a dirt path. Still, could have been worse. At least I didn't break anything. It was you that found me, not the beast. Speaking of you didn't see it on your way down, did you? A horrible blue blobby thing? That bomb I just killed? Oh, there it is. Literally right here. Like, come on. It stands out. It's the only blue thing here. This isn't Find the Sniper. This is literally right here. Just like that. Oh God, the beast. It's found me. It's just a puddle of goo. It was a lot more aggressive down by the trailhead, I swear. Why isn't it attacking? It wants ceruleum? Guess it took one look at you and lost its appetite. Thanks, partner. I lived here my whole life, never seen anything like that blue blob before. But others have. I heard about them from my fellow tappers. Like cerulean with skin, they said. Started showing the ugly faces a few years back, prowling around by the wells. They reported to the foreman, but they weren't interested. The way they consider it, so long as they've got our limbs attached, the blobs aren't a threat. But they damn well better change their minds about them now. It's not enough that one of their best employees could have been killed. They could have lost a wagon load of ceruleum. Say, Soren, would you come back to company offices with me? I can't wave it away so easily if both of us are telling the same story. Thank you kindly. Come on. Let's head back to Wesley Springs. We'll teleport. We're gonna try to keep things moving. Hey, Arrow! Good to see you, man. Hopefully, we'll have me see you in person in Kansas City later this week. I hope. Home at last. For a moment there, I didn't ever think I'd see the old place again. And I can tell you right now, I'm not taking another wagon out until the company tells me exactly what they're going to do to protect the precious employees from those rotten blobs. Are you with me? Heck yes. All right, good. Looking forward to seeing you. Right, and that'll be another quest line we can complete off stream. Now to keep the main story going. Yeah, it's crazy to think it's already here. It felt like it's always been so far away, and now we're right on top of it. All right. All right, last time we were here, all the ships were coming at us. I heard from Luke Lamont that Asinian was here. With him to watch over them, the people of Shadowlona have not to fear. Yeah, it definitely came up quick. Raha and I visited the settlements west of here. Thankfully, there's no damage or casualties to speak of. Dome is absolutely massive. What manner of kingdom do you suppose he's claimed within its borders? Melwahes Sonnen is still safe, but the animals are unsettled by recent events. It seems the people of Shadowlana are safe. What a relief. It seems those soldiers only appeared in Sessionewizzy Springs. They've been after the ceruleum? Thanks to Estinian, there were no casualties to speak of in Shadowlona. The Hestro are safe as well. At the very least, there were no sightings of soldiers there. What about the dome? Did you learn anything of note? It's composed of exceedingly high concentrations of lightning energy. To even touch the barrier would prove fatal. When approaching it, we must exercise all caution. Then how are we supposed to get inside? If Zorulja and his army emerge from within, there ought to be an entrance. An entrance, you say? It just so happens we might have an inkling where one is. I'm going to be playing Shifting Sands, Golf with Friends, Unrailed, and Party Animals. Those are my four. What are you going to be playing? These are the engineers of Zakduro Relic, which operates the train between Shadowloni and Yasolani. When we went out to recover the train, we had ourselves a look at the dome through a telescope. It was then we saw it, a large fortress-like structure that looked like it straddled the dome's edge. Dungeon! You're telling us part of it is inside, part of it outside? All the board games and mystery, nice. It seemed to be the case, yes. While we only observed it from afar, the soldiers were coming and going from it. And from that, I'd say it deserves a passage between the outside world and whatever's inside. But as you would expect, the area is heavily defended. Won't be easy to get near. Do you know what became of the passengers who went to Yasselani? Wu Clement's nursemaid was among them, a woman named Namika. What? Oh yeah, there's. I'm gonna definitely try to do some more side game stuff. I'm afraid not. Only those passengers who headed back here are accounted for. I can say for a fact that everything was fine when we arrived in Yasselani. Blah. But when that big tremor stuck long after we left the station, hit the emergency brakes and looked back, and all I could see was the dome. What's more, the fortress sits right on the tracks of all places. What are the odds of that, eh? Assuming this fortress serves as a means to pass through the dome, we should first determine how we'd reach to it undetected. I don't care if we're detected. I say we smash our way inside. Despite how it sounds, I actually gave this some thought. Zorljan wants me to prove that I'm Father's really successful. If I fail, he'll destroy Tuliolo. By charging in head on, I make my intentions plain as day, and in doing so, keep his eyes on me. A bold strategy. I like it. Of course, your plan will be no good if you're cut down before reaching their base. What you need is something that'll get you there quick and break through the defenses with a single, decisive blow. And we have just that. Since the tracks go straight to the fortress, we can reinforce our train with armor, load her with all the fuel she'll carry, and send it hurtling into explode and impact. Chief, have you gone insane? You were just saying how you relieve the trains in one piece, and now you want to turn it into a bomb? Trains, not important. Our dream was to have railroads running from coast to coast, remember? If these invaders have their way, there may not be any more railroads, let alone trains to run on them. Is that what you want? It's a sacrifice we have to make. Good folks are willing to put their lives on the line to get inside that dome and put a stop to all this. Least we can do is help them. But Chief, listen, no matter how hard things may get, no matter how many times we fall, we can always get back up. As long as we're alive, we can always build another train. So have faith and quit your complaining. But what if we fall really, really hard? There's no going back up if we're dead. No one's dying on this train. I'll see to it myself. Needless to say, this will be a one-way trip, and we'll need to jump off at the last moment if we don't want to go out in a blaze of glory. You all right with that? Sounds great. Let's do it. Get on the train, go boom. There's no changing our mind, is there? Just promise me you'll be careful out there, honey. I'll hold you to it. Can't start a family business without her, much less a family. It'd be a lie to say the loss of the train doesn't concern me. But with good friends and my loving wife beside me, that's all I really need in the end. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Well, at least it'll go down as a legendary train that saved Tural. That it will. But first, we got work to do, so she'll look the part. Don't know much about Magitech, but if there's anything I can do to help, you need but say the word. We'll keep that in mind. Any of you willing and able to lend a hand? There's work that needs doing over at the storehouse. Seems we have a path forward. I believe this is a good time for me to return to Tuliolo and inform Kona of the situation. But what if they need firewood? I shall return as well. I have new investigations to pursue. The dome's elemental aspect is similar to that of the gate in the Golden City. If we can identify a connection, we may learn of something of use in our fight. It's one mystery after the next, but at least we're not without clues. It may not be easy, but I know we can get through this together. Well, we have our plan. Now let's finish this train and blast our way into the dome. Ships seem content with waiting in the sky, so let's take this opportunity, what we can do, and prepare. Even only having just met them, I can see how important the train is to Wal and Lika and the engineers. We can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. Putting plans into locomotion. While I have no objections to the plan itself, I have one concern. How can we be certain Zorulja will not strike Tuliolo in retaliation? I considered the possibility, but when my brother told me to come and prove myself, he meant it. He wants to show that his kingdom is superior to Tuliolo, and it'll give him no satisfaction to attack when he knows I'm not there. No, he'll be waiting inside the dome, waiting for us to challenge him so he can crush us and prove his strength. Indeed, if anything, we're more likely to put Tuliolo in danger by not taking the fight to him. So we indulge Zorulja, at least until Tuliolo has shored up his defenses. Right, we'll charge from the front and keep his eyes on us. Oh. Oh, I was fine. During which time, Kona will find a way to fortify Tuliolo. If you believe this is the best course, then we shall trust your judgment. I expect there will be a small amount of enemy resistance, but we will all do in our power to assist you. Thank you. Excuse me. Well, time is of the essence. Let's go and see what's left to be done for the train. Fetch quest time. At least I assume that's what it'll be. Everyone's hard at work in the train. Can't wait to see how it turns out. Looks like work's getting underway. We'll finish in no time at all. What can we do to help? No need to hold back. As I understand it, the two of you met your fair share of craftsmen during the rite of succession. Would you happen to know of a few who'd be willing to come help us complete modifications to the train? Of course. What sort of craftsmen do you have in mind? Let's see now. Perhaps my greatest concern is keeping the train safe from enemy attacks. Even with you all aboard to fend them off, it'd be over in an instant if they managed to get one good hit on the cerulean tanks. I'm playing as a ninja right now. My main class is typically a paladin, but I'm trying to get my melee DPS with all the MSQ experience. So for the first time ever, I have a job as a higher level of my paladin, which has not happened since I started playing. According to eyewitnesses, soldiers use lightning-based weapons, so I have a mind to install grounding rods. You happen to know a carpenter who can handle that? Yeah, we'll do the fetish for formalities. You mean Wukavoo? Well, he has his quirks, there's no questioning his carpentry. A master carpenter from Volcano, eh? If they be willing, we'd be glad to have them. But we'll need more than just a carpenter if we want this done in a timely fashion. We've got a lot of equipment that needs moving. Heavy equipment. Don't suppose you know anyone up to the task. Yeah, let's do the giant. Zermor would be perfect. It'd be hard pressed to find folks stronger than the Yokoi. I'm sure he'd be willing to help. You're friends with the Yokoi? I'll be damned. Well, not one for string will help like that. Next, I'd like to outfit the train with some powerful weaponry of its own. Like as not, the soldiers will be riding their flying vessels. We'll need countermeasures to deal with them. That's true. I, for one, can't use magic, nor am I handy with a firearm like my brother. Any idea for ranged weapons we can use? Yeah, no, let's put big ass things on the train. Ballistas, eh? While they're powerful, it seems to take too long to reload between shots. But if there was some sort of ballista that could reload quickly, then that might work. But weapons aren't exactly my field of expertise. Perhaps I could be of assistance. Eavesdropper. The Crystarium employed etheric cannons for its defenses, and I see no reason why the design cannot be adopted for your train. While I cannot conceive them myself, I know their design. It should be possible to build them here, provided we have the requisite materials and skilled smiths. Now that sounds like something Von Jintain can help with. What are the materials we need? The barrel can be fashioned from any metal so long as it's highly conductive to ether. To power the cannon will require fire-respected crystals of the highest purity. Fire crystals, eh? Might be as the miners over in the spring can help with that. Then if I leave the crystals and smiths in everyone's hands, I shall get started on drawing up the schematics. So he just remembers them from his memory? Nice. Alright then, I'll secure us the smiths. That's quite the fetch quest. In the meantime, could you deal with the materials? Senza is in charge of our supplies, so it might get good to talk to him about it first. Well, think we're set for a plan. Thanks for the consultation. Now let's get this train dressed up and give her the proper farewell she deserves. And plans coming together. To make good speed, I'm going to try to enlist some more help from among our friends back on the Octoral. I'll leave the materials in your care. I think I saw Senza over to the southeast. It's a shame Sid and his engineers aren't here to help. If they were here, I'd expect to turn it into a flying train. Probably. Shinza has given me a list of materials. We'll see to it they have everything they need. How's it coming? Right, time to put to my knowledge the aim to the first to use. Alright, there we go. That should be enough lumber for the armor. What else do we need? Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. What can I do for you? Etheric cannons? Yeah, interesting. I have an idea we can get the conductive material, so I'll take care of it. Not sure about the fire crystals, though. Might be best if you spoke directly with the miner. Can I leave that to you? Great. You're friends with Iate, aren't you? One of the best miners around. If anyone can get you the crystals you're after, it's her. Well, I also have, like, about 2,000 of them. Like, is that... Can we use none of these? Damn it. I need to pop another green for my chocobo. Right, let's see. Let's do that just to make sure I keep the timer topped off. Oh, Soren, what brings you around these parts? Crystals, because apparently I can't mine them on my own. The purest fire crystals, you say? I think I heard about them before, but what was it about? Oh, yeah, we're about to fly. At least I'm pretty sure. Are we about to fly? I did get the rest of them, right? I'm not imagining that. Yeah, we're about to fly. Sweet. Now I remember. Cruel Analas. You can find them to the south of town. They actually ingest fire crystals and keep them in their gut, if you can believe it. If you want the purest crystals, though, you have to go after the oldest, toughest Analas. Nothing you can't handle, right? Got very curious about jumping the game for a capybara mount. There's a lot of cool mounts in this expansion, and it's been pretty good so far. I've liked it. It's been the first half of the game is a nice, ideal political utopia, exploring different cultures. Makes you feel real good about life in general. It's a good escape. The second half, which I've just trotted in, it's a little bit. It's more of what the rest of 14 has been like. I'll show you where you can find some of it. Look for it in the secret there. Why Aaronville thinks so highly of you. And the views and everything has just been, they killed it on the graphical updates that they did on the game. This isn't the most scenic zone by any means. The other zones I've been to are freaking incredible. Hey, let's go to where everybody else is at. There seems to be a lot of fiery wildlife in this parts. We think it's due to the ceruleum, but no one can say for sure. Cleared the trial of it maybe a year or two. So you would be, depending on where you did the trial, you might have Stormblood available to you now. They expanded the trial, so you might be able to do some more stuff in there for free. Still, it's not often you see bigger, dominating sort, and that's what you need. What you'll have to do is hunt down a few of their kind. Establish yourself as a threat. That's known to draw out the leader. Alright, I can do that. That's the spirit. While you're on the hunt, I'll keep watching her by to make sure no hapless travelers come stumbling in. And also, just by watching my stream, you'll be able to get like codes for Aetheryte tickets, experience boost, and or really any 14 stream too. That has the rewards enabled, and also the chocolate mounts, which I have them. I just need to actually put the codes in the Mog Station and unlock them. I think we're about to find them because I see that Reaper swinging their scythe. Oh, there's a destination here. There we go. Next. I don't know why I did that. Oh, wrong skill. Such a bad ninja. The bad DPS are so good. Yeah, and also the music too, with the guitar. Amazing, you dealt with the beast in no time at all. Need the crystals delivered? I'll get right on it. Oh, those are different crystals. Blue. These fire crystals for the train, aren't they? Heard about your plans to enter the dome. I want to thank you to go and such things to stop these invaders. And though he'd grumble if he knew I was asking this, please take care of Valencia. Anyway, I best be on my way. As you know, in case you're going to meet her, I saw Wuklamat heading for the station. Oh, hello, we're doing this. Oh, gotta get there. Can I aggro one of these guys? Don't care. Oh dear, I need to hurry up. Sweet, that's a quick experience. Got almost another million. And again, I know my experience bar is hidden behind the Gaming for Avon bar down there, but I got a little under 3.7 million to go. And that'll get me to level 98, so I'm still ahead of the MSQ. Shinza told me you got the crystals for him. Good work. I've just returned from looking for extra help. We'll see in a moment who answers the call. All will be in readiness for them when they arrive. Damn it. I'm idle for a moment, and all I can think about is my home. Keep your chin up, Aaronville. We'll be on our way soon, and we'll find your mother. It'll be good to see her after all these years. There's so much I'd like to ask her about her time together with Papa. Oh, she'll talk to yourself. Once my mother starts, there's no stopping her. I wouldn't want it any other way. Right, let's return to helping where we can. The real work begins when the extra hands arrive. They literally brought everybody. Thanks for making the trek here. To be honest, I wasn't expecting so many of you. Gotta work next. Okay, no, not a problem. I'll catch you out there. If I don't see you sometime Wednesday, definitely Thursday. Looking forward to seeing you there, ma'am. Have yourself a good night. Since the attack on Tuliolo, I've been wondering if there was aught I could do to help. So when I heard about the upcoming operation from Valcona, I leapt at the chance to do my part. Peace will be restored, and then we can all enjoy a nice cup of mezcal. This is our home, and we'll do whatever we can to whatever it takes to keep it safe. While I assist with efforts here, High Luminary Gopheror does the same at the capital. I'm truly grateful. With all of us working together, there's nothing we can't accomplish. let's get to it, my friends. All right, let's go build one badass train. Yes, let's get to it. Oh, it's the joyful pop song again. We gonna pan up to the stars? It's quite the little montage they got on this one. All right, everyone, that'll do it. You've done your part. Leave us to finish mounting the armor and cannons and have yourselves a hard-earned rest. Thank you again for answering the call. No need for thanks now. Whenever you need help, just give us a holler. Indeed, we must all do our part when our nation is imperiled. Hear, hear. We love Tyrell. We love you, Valwu Clement. I love you all too. Your kindness and goodwill will not be in vain. This I promise. Thanks again for all your help. Wouldn't have been able to finish so quickly without you. Go rest up, friend. Won't be long till the train's ready. I can fly. Can I, like, move that? Oh, okay, whatever. From here on out, we won't stop working till the train's ready. If you have any preparations, now would be a good time to see to them. Boarding call will come before you know it. I'm ready. Let's boogie on this thing. Actually, we'll unlock the last part of the map first. All right, there we go. Oh, I thought, is that not all of it? Oh. Apparently this little part counts too. Oh, this looks like a fun place to have like a random fate or something. Yeah, that's already done. Yep, let's do it. let's wait and let's see what comes out the other side. I'm assuming dungeon was this. Yeah, level 97, so it's probably the dungeon.
Right, we're just about done with the modifications, but I have to stress that we cannot afford a test run.
Yeah, bombs usually only have a one-way ticket.
It's fine. We understand and accept the risks. We have faith in you and your craft. I'm sure everything will go to plan. With all the hard work everyone's put in, it couldn't be otherwise.
Finished at last!
Holy shit! Oh my god! They glamored it.
Behold, the pinnacle of locomotive engineering, the Dawn Blazer.
That is so great. They're like, hey, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. I freaking love it.
Yep, she's been fitted with wooden armor and a crystal grounding rod to mitigate the effects of lightning. Naturally, we had to overhaul the engine so it can handle the extra weight.
I also had her outfitted with the ferric cannons, the better to contend with enemy forces. And as they're modeled upon those used at the Crystarium, I can attest to their potency.
Do we get to be the gunner? Please let me be the gunner.
So, what do you reckon? Given the tight turnaround, I'd say we did a damn good job.
Y'all kicked ass. Yeah, it is a shame. On that face.
Glad she's to your liking. I hate to let go of such a beautiful piece of machinery, but I know you'll give her a proper send-off for us.
At the risk of spoiling the mood, we should probably get moving.
Yep, you won't get far if you let them pummel you from the air, but you'll be safe enough once you reach the tunnel.
In that case, I will conceal the train with a spell once everyone is on board.
Here we go.
It should last long
stealth.
enough for us to reach the tunnel unnoticed.
Right. So everyone, are we ready?
We've done all we can. Rest is up to you.
Let's go wreck
I
shop.
won't let you down. All aboard!
All aboard the death train.
Vanish. At this speed, we should arrive at the dome in no time at all.
But not before we're spotted, I expect. Stay alert!
Here we go. Stand fast, everyone.
Yeah! I want to be doing this though. Oh, they're smart.
Oh dear.
Raha, jump!
Oh dear. You're welcome.
Erinville, I need you to take over for me.
This cutscene's sweet. Yeah, don't play chicken with me.
End of the line, everyone!
That was too close.
Look like we opened the door
Still
though.
alive, Erinville?
Mostly.
What are they putting in all those cargo boxes?
At last, the enemy stronghold. We should hurry before they can regroup.
Let's go and find out what's inside.
I'm assuming that's going to be a dungeon. It's got to be. Yep. Vanguard. Okay, cool. We'll do all the small talk with them. Just a little further and we'll be inside the dome. When I made it this far without the train, let's go waste the rest of the way. There's no ways a real job will be able to explore our explosive entrance. The idea of venturing into enemy territory is daunting, but I believe I'm ready, as ready as I'll ever be. Glad you made it off. Rest is up to you now. I can make my own way back, so don't worry about me. Good luck. I'll remain out of sight until the fighting is over. At the risk of repeating myself, try not to do anything reckless. Alright, I'm going to take myself a little bit of a break. Make sure to... Oh, it looks like they already did an ad at some point earlier. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take myself a break, and I will be right back. I'm trying to recruit a couple folks here. Oh, wrong person. Is there a way for me to cancel that invite? Because my brain somehow just completely went off the deep end in that one. This is so wild that I'm not the tank. Here's hoping a healer is up on this soon. But yeah, this is a great time for me to remind everybody the whole reason I'm doing these streams is because I am doing this for Extra Life. We're raising money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. The particular hospital I'm raising money for is the Children's Health Foundation of Oklahoma City, in honor and memory of Avon. So if you could, head over to gamingforaven.org. If I happen to die in this dungeon, that's a $5 death tax. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's see what the Vanguard's all about. Ability, but whatever. Sighted R7 sentries, prepare to engage. Oh, shit. Okay, that's cool. Eliminating Vanguard threat. Music's tight. Look at this. It's a jam. Alright, what's this first boss gonna look like? I am slow still. Play the game. Oh. I assume I'm not safe since I'm the only one inside that. Oh, wow. Oh no! Oh, I should have held that for later. Damn it. Oh. Well, I misread that. Oh, okay, I see. Because this is in the inside. Intruders detected engaging defense turrets. so much focus mode going on right now. I'm not getting the same loot luck I got last time around. Oh, there we go. Wait, why can't I target him? There we go. Settle in. Oh, that looks fun. Holy crap. Restricting image movement, electrofence. Okay, that was interesting. Oh, I accidentally hit that button. Damn it. Oh. Holy crap. Alright, that's 2 deaths I owe. Alright, let's try this again without the deaths. Oh. Oh, goodness. Well, that one's on the healer. This is not one of my final moments. Alright, that time I survived it. I thought for sure I had stopped my movement the last time, but apparently I didn't. Good lord. I am really bad at dodging. All set now. What am I doing? Jeez. Use the right ninjutsu for fuck's sake, Ryan. Authoritative voice. Whoa! Are we not going any further? Oh! Dancer brought the party to us. There we go, some more aiming stuff. That such a breach, serious breach would be allowed, but it ends now. Who is this? We redeem our honor with your lives. guess that's gonna spread. At least I got my rotation down this time. Damn it. Well, I'm not doing a very good job at this one either. Alright, this fight is way too quick. There's something else gonna happen. Oh God, really? Souls you've made me waste? So is that why they're able to survive? They're taking souls? Well, shit. Alright. Oh, go get out of the way. God dang it. I ain't getting any comms for this one. Wait. I gotta stay here. Yep. Okay. It's that other sword I'm not paying attention to. I'm looking too much at the ground and not at his actual weapon. God, I never hit. Oh, what a waste. Damn it. Oh, okay, I see now. So, yeah, you're starting on that side. Alright, I got you. I'm just following people. I don't know where the hell this guy's going. Well, that was something else. That was a really tough dungeon. Oh, good. The dancer's still there. Alright, is there anything? Yeah, I want that. Can I grade it? Ooh.
What greeted us was not the home that I had left behind.
Oh, no.
There was no mistaking we had reached Yassulani. And yet, it was wholly unlike my memories. The lands of my childhood had changed beyond imagining.
What the hell?
To where had I returned? We tread on, the darkened skies above a mirror to my heart, clouded with fear and uncertainty.
How bizarre. This cannot be Yassulani, can it?
Wow. I don't know what I was expecting. Yeah, this is wild. What happened here? There was no sensation of passing to a different world. This couldn't be a reflection, could it? This is Yassulani? Let's prepare for something strange, but this is like another world. I don't understand. I don't either. Let's find out what's going on. This is going to be the same dialogue, yeah. The land of Levin. You know what? Actually, I'm curious. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to take a look at something. Hold on. I want to pull out the old encyclopedia here for a second. I'm pretty sure this one will discuss yeah, so this one, it's got the reflections that were devastated. Okay, so the 12th was rejoined in the second umbral calamity of lightning. So, are we in the 12th? I thought maybe we'd end up in the 9th because of Solution 9. But... Or maybe somehow they took over, or they're from another... Well, no, it was a reflection. Interesting. Doesn't make sense. Tower, was it always there? No, definitely not. Nor the one over there. Material's not something we use in Terral. It's closer to what we saw at the gate to the Golden City, or those mechanical soldiers. Such a massive structure couldn't have possibly been built in so short a time. I'm inclined to assume we've been transported to another location, or perhaps... Well, speculation will avail us not. We need to learn more before we draw conclusions. Let's take a look around then. Well, they have an aetheryte there. I mean, that's got to be... Or is that... well, that was, you know, also in the first, too. So it's not like that's only... something limited to the source. Axebeak. I mean, they're definitely looking like alien-ass creatures here. Is that a rail line? Or is that a bridge? Oh, we still have to go further. This place is unnatural in a way I've never seen before. The place is isolated by the dome, yet the skies are heavy with thunderclouds. The air is oversaturated with lightning and suspected ether. I recognize the lay of the land. It's definitely Usulani, yet I haven't seen anyone so far. Looks like a train station, doesn't it? That must be Usulani Station where the passengers disembarked. Then perhaps we'll find someone to talk to there. Let's go and investigate. So somehow everything transported into this? I would assume that the things that were transported included those monsters too. Although Aaronville could probably tell us whether or not those are natural to Usulani or not. Alright, before I forget, yeah, and these are definitely the same style of aetherites that are used in Tural. Everybody's gone though. Yep, and the aetherites of a Turali design. That's what I just pointed out. It's fallen into total disrepair, almost if it hasn't been used in decades. Yeah, it does. It all does look old. Amidst enormous alien structures, we have more familiar sights like this station. And the water tower. See that water tower for trains, isn't it? On the map says East Usulani. Well, why is it called Heritage Found? I'm pretty sure this is Usulani Station, but from the state of it, that's where it's abandoned years ago. Not sure what to make of this. We should look around a bit more. And there's a fate right behind me. I'm gonna need another riding map, so let's go. Alright, let's top you up. How everything's got a point-blank AoE. Oh, this is a mistake. that. Whew. Very close. Alright, let's try to pick them off one at a time. I was hopeful I could do a little bit more damage than what happened. Yeesh. There we go. Reinforcements have arrived. Let's go. Oh! Go. First fate down. One down, 5 to go. I did a tune for this, right? Okay, good. Dilapidated building. The building is a rotting husk. It's clearly been many years since anyone lived here. Find a train turntable. The thick layers of rust suggest it hasn't been used in years. Same with the train tracks, I assume. It's creepy as hell. The tracks are heavily rusted. Seems to have been tended to for a while. Finished poking around, have you? Let's gather everyone then. I want you all to take a look at this. Is that just a soldier standing there? It's one of the mechanical soldiers. Long since broken, apparently. Yeah, it doesn't have the triangle on it anymore. I'd say its presence confirms this is indeed Zorojal's domain and in. Oh, Zorojal, sorry. What about the rest of you? Did you learn anything? Well, just that the place looks like crap. I mean, other than that, evidence suggests this is Usulani Station. Aye, and no doubt we're in Usulani, but I don't understand why these buildings are so run down. They were completed barely a year ago. For new structures to deteriorate and enormous ones to appear in a flash, if I didn't know better, I'd say time flows differently here. That'd be an interesting theory. Okay. Is such a thing? Well, I mean, I guess it's possible, Luke, because it's here. We've encountered this phenomenon before, so it happens. Yeah, the first, that's true. Though it may be difficult to believe, our world is one of but several. In some respects, they are similar to one another, but in others wholly different. We call them reflections. Simply put, the rift in dimensions causes time to flow at a different pace in the world. While hours pass in one, years may have come and gone in another. But if this is Usulani, then we should still be in the source. The flow of time should be synchronized. I'm not sure I follow all this talk of reflections and dimensions, but if Aaronville said this is Usulani, then it must be. Your village is a little further along, right? Aaronville. Oh, yes, it's a short distance to the northwest. Let's head there next then. Rather than talk theory, it's always better to confirm things firsthand. May I be of assistance? It's still functioning? Doesn't seem to be hostile, at least. Perhaps we can ask it some questions. Can you tell us where we are? Unable to confirm credentials. Please present citizen identification. Unable to confirm credentials. Please confirm. Seems it's broken after all. Too strange by half. Let's leave it and get going. Are those lightning rods? Would you accompany me for a moment? There's something I wish to investigate. Look there. Lightning appears to be drawn to those pole-shaped structures over yonder. Designed to suggest there's some manner of lightning rod. Let's go and take a closer look. Oh, we're definitely going the other direction. They also look like power lines. Like it's harvesting the energy. This material appears to be the same used in mechanical soldiers and warships. On closer inspection, it appears to bear fine etchings, rather reminiscent of archaic rune things. I suspect they're not merely decorative. I would posit it's used to harness lightning as a source of energy. Genius. Quite impressive technology. I'll show this observation with Shistola. For a blessing, the dome doesn't appear to interfere with link pearls. Thanks for accompanying me. Let's head to the village and find the others. is wild. This is nothing like the images of heritage found that were shown in any of the live letters or anything else. Let's stay vigilant. Oh, and no sign of anyone. This is Aaronville's village? What in the world? I am super intrigued as to what exactly is going on. Oh, another soldier there. Guess that's his mom's place.
My home. It's in ruins. But why? What happened here? And where is everyone?
That's the creepiest part.
I had a look in a few of the
here.
other houses, but they had clearly been abandoned.
Like, is everybody in that central structure?
Damn it all. None of this makes sense.
Excuse me, are you looking for someone?
Hey, that's the person we saw in the attack.
I apologize for giving you a fright. However, I did have reason to keep to the shadows. Sorolja has told me a great deal about you.
Oh, great. So you're the one that's done all this.
Sorolja.
Greetings, and welcome to the realm of Alexandria.
Oh, boy.
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
We are going full Final Fantasy IX. And Zorulja's the King of Resolve.
Reason. If you are the Queen of Reason, is there perhaps a...
Yes, if you mean to ask if there is a King of Resolve. Zorulja holds that title, and together do we reign.
Then you're both behind the attack on Tuliyola.
And I doubt you're here to offer us a warm reception. No, you have it all wrong. I am not come to fight. Zorulja rules alongside me, but that is a matter of expedience. In truth, we are at odds, he and I. It is at considerable risk to myself and my people that I come before you to beg your aid.
So you made a deal with the devil, and the devil screwed you over.
Our aid. I'll admit I cannot imagine King Zorolja is keen to share and share alike. But if what you say is true, you're still the queen.
Indeed. But I was once the sole ruler of Alexandria. Until one day, he appeared, bent on conquest. In my weakness, I feared his power.
But if she was the voice...
So I persuaded him to forego violence and strike a bargain. I would remain queen, and he would receive technology that would empower him to achieve even loftier ambitions, along with the knowledge to use it. A gamble, to be sure, but if it might spare my people...
If I may, the dome surrounding these lands was erected but recently. How is it he was able to not only invade, but instate a new system of leadership